Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Teacher Peter, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to work with TypeScript. Okay, and we know that TypeScript is JavaScript with syntax for types. Okay, so we are going to divide this course into three parts. So that I have part A, part B, and part C. And in each part, I'm going to be giving item information, like examples, so that you can be able to understand TypeScript as a basic or a beginner student. So before we start, actually, there is something that I need to tell you about TypeScript. And TypeScript, when you're talking about TypeScript, I want you to think of TypeScript as a super one version of JavaScript. It's a programming language that adds optional static typing to JavaScript, and it makes it easier to write, clean, reliable, and maintainable code. But why is TypeScript important? There are many reasons as to why TypeScript is an important script tool to write actually. So the first one is array error detection. And TypeScript catches potential error during development, preventing them from becoming bugs for an action. Improves code readability, type annotations make code more self-documenting, enhancing understanding and collaboration among developers. It also enhances code maintainability. Strong typing helps the refactoring and making changes to large code bases need confidence. Okay. This is what I talk about where is TypeScript widely used. Now, big companies or large-scale projects, especially where code-based complexity can be overwhelming. Team collaboration, it promotes consistency and reduces the likelihood of errors, making it a great choice for the team. For modern web development, TypeScript is widely used in modern web development frameworks like React, Angular, and Vue.js. We also have a strong community. It has a very strong community and ecosystem, and it has a large and active community, provides extensive support, libraries, and tools. Okay, and so many other reasons why TypeScript is widely used actually. So TypeScript offers more structured and predictable approach to JavaScript development, making it a valuable tool for building robust and scalable applications. Now, when working with TypeScript, we will download Visual Studio for writing codes. We also download Node.js. We're going to make sure that we download and install Node.js. So what we're going to do is just come to Node.js download and then make sure you download this here. So Node download JS, and this is the version that you want to download as per now. So probably later on, the version will have changed. Then after that, you will also download and install, and also VS Studio Code. This one here, you can go ahead and also download it. Let me have a downloading button for it. Yeah, you can absolutely download for Windows. I have Visual Studio Code already in my computer, so just go ahead and download it too. Then after that, let's start our lesson. Today we are going to learn how to install and verify TypeScript in Visual Studio Code using npm. So let's get started. So first, you need to open Visual Studio Code, click on Terminal in the top menu, and select New Terminal. A terminal window will appear at the bottom of the screen, and here you will type this command, npm I with a -G and then TypeScript, and press Enter. So this will install TypeScript globally, meaning you can use it anywhere you want on your computer. Then if you want to verify the installation, you can check it by typing tsc-version, and this is to check if you've already installed the TypeScript. So if you find this version here, then know that you have installed successfully. So as you can see, panel position, we have top, left, right, and bottom. But if I come to align panel, center, just the file left and right. But I'm going to go to panel position and click on the right. And you can see it's going to appear on the right. If I want it to appear on the left-hand side, so I'm gonna go straight and click on the left. And as you can see, it has appeared on the left-hand side. Also, I can push it to the bottom, and you can see it appears on the bottom side. So just move around, see what works for you. So as you can see, we have this hello world here. And if you in a situation where when you run this code here, you see multiple duplication or a lot of information over here that is unnecessary. So the only way to do that is or to just make sure that doesn't happen. So you just go to view and then click on command alert and then open user settings JSON. And then what you do here at code runner, clear previous output. Okay, so if you want actually a previous output, you leave it as true. But in some situation, you find that this is false. So when I run the program, if I come here and run the program, you see that the previous output has not been cleared. So for you not to keep on having the hello world being printed multiple times, the thing you need to do is just to come here, click on command plate, and then leave this as that's true, just like that. Okay, good. So if I run this code again, if I run it, then I will only have one output here, which is hello world. And sometimes there is a minima that pops up here. So when you're typing on it, sometimes takes a lot of space. So if I come and click on command alert and go straight to this patch here, you see this minimum up here. So if I change this one to true, then you will see the minimum up here. But you don't really need this minimum. So what you do is go back and click on pause, and then the minimum will disappear. Great. All right, now your VS Code is fully configured for TypeScript development. From here, you can write and run the TypeScript code efficiently. Let's move on to the next part of this series.
So another important file that you need to have is this tsconfig.json. So this tsconfig.json is a very important file. If I open it, you can see it here, compiler option. And you don't really have to think about much about this file, but it's very, very important actually for you to have. And for you to have this, actually, you can go create a new file and then write tsconfig.json as the name of that file, and then copy this code here and then type it over here. Now, one reason why this code is important, if I decide to delete this file just like that and try to run my code, I will have an error. But if I have this file here, then run my code, it will run very well, so efficiently. So it's very, very important actually to have this file here. Now, something else that is very important is comments. So we have two types of comments. We have a single line comment and we also have multi-line comment. Now, for single line comment is the example of a single line. Let's say we have this code here. Then we want to write a comment. So what we're going to do is just click here, and then this is a single line comment. So this is a single line comment. So probably you want to say something about this code here. So you can even actually go ahead and say, hello, this is hello world, just like that. Now, notice when I run this code, this one really does not get printed out. It does not affect the code when you're running. It's just a comment that explains the importance of this code here. So if I click on it, so if I click on that, you see it does not get printed out. So it does not affect the code in any way. So we also have multiple line comment. And for multiple line comment, we use this one here. Let me show you. So we use this. Let me get rid of that. So for the multiple line comment, we use a slash and a star. And then you can write as many comments as you want down here. And then you write a star and a slash. Okay. And then if I run this code, you see, it does not affect coding. So the thing that I want to tell you is that this is very important, especially if you're writing multiple codes and you really want to understand the function of each code, or probably you want to write a to-do list. You can even write a to-do, something that you're gonna come back later and do. So on this code, so it's very, very important actually to have comments on your code. And as you grow on your coding skills, you will most of the time actually end up using these comments here.
So we're going to start by learning how to declare variables. So the objective of this is actually to understand how to declare variables in TypeScript and assign specific types. Okay, I will just copy the codes like this. So we have a number, boolean, and string here. We also have comments up here just to tell exactly what this code is all about. Okay. So one thing that you need to understand that is in TypeScript, variables are declared using let and const. You can either use let or you can either use const. Okay. You also assign a type to ensure variables hold the correct data. For example, if like this one here, this is a username here, can only be a string. Okay, age can only be a number, and is logged in can only be a boolean. So this prevents errors like accidentally assigning a username to a number. So that's an error. So let me just give you an example. If we end up writing 25 here, this is going to show us an error because this here is a string and it only holds hex. So if I come back here, I have to put these as a string, which is John. Then we have const here. This is usually used to assign values that don't change. Okay, this one can change, but this one doesn't change. So using const for variables that won't change. So let's focus on array types. Now, the objective of this is to learn how to create and work with arrays of specific types. Now, what I will do is that I will just copy a TypeScript code, and this here is a number array that can only hold numbers, and we have the numbers here. Then we also have the second one, which can only hold text, and this is a string array that can only hold text such as colors, and we have red, blue, green. We only use arrays when we need to hold a lot of information of the same kind. So this array of mixed types using union. So when I type here, I say let's mix the numbers and strings of arrays. Then you can type a number and you can write a string. You can write a number and you can write a text.